Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good evening, everyone. So, thank you for joining me for the briefing session for your final assessment tonight. We are still receiving most of your friends to join us by now. Let me allow your friends to join in. Okay. Right. At this moment, there are 8 out of 23 of you in this class. Okay, hopefully the others couldn't join in, maybe because they are having like things to do. It is the eve of New Year. Okay, next or tomorrow is going to be the 1st of January 2021, and hopefully by the beginning of next year, it's going to be something new. Okay, and you are able to come back to our university. Okay, I'm not switching on the camera for tonight. Maybe you can just listen to my voice. Okay, if you need me to explain about the assessment or things that I have said, so please let me know, and then I can repeat myself. Okay, so that you can really understand what is going on. Right. So we are here tonight to discuss about your final assessment. Okay, about your final assessment. And for your information, we are now in week 11. Okay, so we are now in week 11. I hope that you have read or go through the notes in Kalam, okay, regarding presentation skills, especially on the module. What are the 10 common mistakes for a presenter? Discuss, okay, and you have the question there, and then the basic structure for a presentation as well. Okay, so it is basically in Kalam. Right, so regarding your assessment, I cannot reveal yet the question to you because the coordinator told me that it is going to be released to all of you on Monday. So it's going to be released to all of you on Monday. But worry not, okay, whatever that I am going to tell you tonight, it is going to be the same as what you are going to have on Monday. Okay, class? Class, are you okay?
Okay, Doctor.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Okay. Okay. So basically, what you are going to have, right, for your final assessment is going to be very simple because it's going to be similar like your previous assessment, the assessment that you had before this, which is descriptive essay. Okay. But in this context, it is not going to be writing part. Instead, it is going to be a presentation. Okay, so what does it mean by presentation? You are going to work in pairs. So there are 23 of you. So we are going to have 11 pairs and one doing it individually. So my suggestion, please make sure the partner that you have chosen can work with you. Okay, so please make sure about that. Please double check, okay, and then please advise your partner to work together. Okay, right? I don't want by the end of the semester suddenly you come and tell me that you are having problem with your partner. Okay, so even though that maybe if it happened, so what you can do, right, you can proceed with the presentation, and then later on, okay, the marks will be given individually. All right, so this is going to be similar like descriptive essay, but this time around you are going to present. Okay, you are going to describe about something and you are going to present it. Okay, let me read the instructions to you so that you will have a clearer understanding of what you are going to have. Okay, so again, this is going to be oral presentation. It carries 30% of your overall marks. Carries 30% of your overall marks. All right, and then it is going to be a pair work. But since that there are 23 of you, sorry. Okay, were you listening to my instruction?
No, sir.
Okay, I'm going to repeat again. Sorry. All right, so here are the instructions. Number one, this assessment will be conducted online using platforms such as Google Meet or Zoom. In this context, okay, we are going to use Google Meet, whereby I will be hosting it, all right, the session, and it's going to be similar like our class session, whereby all of you are going to join in, and then you are going to present, okay, regarding the topic given to you. So while you and your partner present about the topic, the others or your friends are going to listen and pay attention to it. Okay, so since that there are 23 of you in this class, there will be 11 pairs and one individual. Okay, right. So that will be instruction number one, whereby the assessment will be conducted online using platforms such as Google Meet or Zoom. And in this context, I will be using Google Meet. So I will host the session. It is similar like our class session, and then you are going to present. Okay, so this assessment consists of only one task. So what is the task? In pairs, deliver a 10-minute informative speech about a university of your choice. So in pairs, you are going to deliver a 10-minute informative speech about a university of your choice. So it can be about any university. It can be about UFP, it can be about UKM, it can be about university abroad, which is not in Malaysia. Okay, right. It is only 10 minutes of informative speech. If it is going to be a pair work, so each of the presenter will be given 5 minutes to present. Okay, so during the online presentation, use appropriate and interesting visual aids to aid your speech. So meaning that you can use pictures, images, illustrations, or maybe videos, okay? Short video. For me, I believe that it's going to be a short video because you have only 5 minutes each for the presentation. And then impactful attention getter will also be considered. So meaning that when you are going to start the presentation, okay, you are going to do something to get the attention of your audiences. So who will be your audiences? It is going to be me and your friends. And lastly, you are also required to have a memorable closure. So memorable closure here, when you end the presentation, you are going to make sure that the audiences remember about what you have presented. So the topic, and it is going to be the similar topic for all of the pairs and also the individual person, okay, or the person doing it individually. It is going to be about a university of your choice. Okay, so the university of your choice. So the objectives of this assessment are: number one, to apply appropriate and accurate language in oral communication. So it is similar like your descriptive essay, except that this one, for the final assessment, you are going to present instead of writing it. Okay, so objective number two, to demonstrate appropriate and effective in oral communication. So you can present like a forum, you can present like a normal or usual presentation. So meaning that you take turn one by one. Okay, 5 minutes. After you have ended, then you pass the presentation to your friends or to your partner to continue. So you can do it like that. Okay, it can be also in the form of interviews, but remember that the marks will be given individually. So if you're planning to present it in the form of interview, make sure if you are interviewing your partner,
you are also presenting at the same time. Okay, so I leave the creativity to you. What kind of visual aids that you are going to use? Are you going to use any video, music, or whatsoever? So it is up to you. Okay, right. So any question regarding the instructions? Class, do you have any question regarding the instruction?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
I unfortunately I couldn't reveal the question yet to you because it is going to be released to you only on Monday. Okay, but I have gotten the permission from the coordinator to share this with all of you in the sense of oral information. Okay, so you will be tested. You will be tested based on two aspects. Number one will be the language. Number two will be delivery. Okay. For the language, we are going to look at the content in terms of general information. We are going to use at close match information. Okay. So make sure that whatever you are presented, okay, whatever you are going to present suits the topic. Okay. Communicative management. So how are you able to hold the target reader's attention? Okay, and then how are you going to communicate to them? Right. You are also going to be evaluated based on the organization of your presentation. How do you present it? Starting from the beginning, your introduction, your body paragraph, and it goes to the conclusion, and then you hand over the presentation to your partner. And then you will also be tested on the language aspect as well. Okay, whereby it comes from the view of vocabulary, grammatical forms, and others. Okay, right. The second aspect that you are going to be tested on is on delivery. So for delivery, we are going to look at the grammar vocabulary presented by you. Okay, how good you are at planning and presenting your speech grammatically, and also what kind of words that you are using or vocabulary that you are using when you are presenting. We are also going to look at the discourse management. So discourse management here meaning that whether your points are relevant to the topic and whether you are putting your ideas correctly. Okay. We are also going to look at the pronunciation. So this is very important. If you are not sure how to pronounce certain words, what you can do is that you can Google the word and you click the speaker icon so that you can listen to the correct way of pronouncing the word. Okay. And lastly, under delivery as well, we are going to look at the interactive communication. Okay. So interactive communication is going to be like a two-way communication. So instead of just reading, you are going to present, and your ability to present will be assessed. Okay, so as a reminder again, for your final assessment, you are going to do a presentation about the university of your choice. Okay, so you choose one university. It can be a local university or an overseas university, and you and your partner are going to describe about the university. Okay, it is going to be an informative speech. So you're going to inform your audiences why you are saying that the university is the one that you are looking forward to be with. For example, okay, let's say you wanted to continue your study at University Kebangsaan Malaysia. For example, why? Okay, and you and your partner are going to present about it. Okay, for further information regarding the assessment, right, if there are any changes or if there are something that you need to be aware of, I will inform you from time to time. Okay, so what we are going to do next week is for consultation and preparation. So you are going to prepare the visual aids that you are going to use for the presentation. I will be standing by online, and then I'm going to wait if there is any question from all of you regarding the assessment. Okay, you can also showcase the visual aids to me, and you can also try to get my point of view regarding the visual aids that you are going to use for the presentation. Okay, class?
Okay, sir.
All right. So basically, your final assessment is a presentation, not reading. Okay. And you and your partner, you are going to decide of a university that you choose for the presentation. Okay. So it's going to be a university of your choice. So it can be a local university, it can also be an overseas university, okay, abroad university. And why you have choose to study there, for example, or you wanted to be there. All right, maybe because of the ranking, maybe because of the quality of the education, maybe because of the facilities, right? So you are going to describe about it. Okay, so if you are clear about your assessment, right, this is what you're going to do. So just to brief you again, next week we are going to have the preparation and consultation session, whereby next week, okay, I'm going to be on standby mode. All right, you and your partner, you're going to work on the visual aids of the presentation. So next week is week 12, right? So in week 12, that is what you're going to do. You and your partner, you prepare the visual aids, okay, and what you're going to present and such, okay, all the relevant matters, you and your partner are going to discuss about it. And then the following week, week 13, we are going to have the presentation. So 11 plus 1 individual presentation. So altogether, there will be 23 of you. And since that there are 23 of you for the pair work, I will assume that we are going to finish by Wednesday in week 13. So some of you are going to present on Tuesday, some of you are going to present on Wednesday. Okay, so I will post later in our WhatsApp group, okay, the name list. I mean, presenter 1, presenter 2, for example, pair number 1, pair number 2, and what or who are the names, right? And then which university that you are going to present, okay, you can put it there, right? So next week, if you need my help, if you need my assistance, if you need my comments, my feedbacks and such, I will be on standby mode, okay? We can have the Google Meet session, or you can also text me in the WhatsApp group, or you can also text me personally. But I prefer for you to text me in the WhatsApp group because it will be easier for others who might be having the same problem as you to know what they are supposed to do. So if you have any question, please use the WhatsApp group so that the others can read my response, and then maybe they are having the same problem and they can overcome the problem. Okay, class? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So before we end our session tonight, okay, I would like to have a few words with you. This is regarding the EPAD comments that you have given to me. First and foremost, thank you very much for all of the feedback, for all of the comments, for all of the suggestion. I really appreciate it. Okay. One of the comments, right? The rest are okay, except for one of the comments stated that, okay, I am too fast and too silent at the same time. I don't really get it. Okay, maybe I explain it too fast. My apology if it happens, but you can always stop me. I mean, you can ask me the question, or you can also ask me to repeat. And I'm not sure about the meaning of I am too silent. What does it mean by too silent? Okay. So if you are the person who wrote that in the e-pad, okay, you can text me in the WhatsApp personally. Just explain to me. So I'm open for discussion. All right. I'm looking at it at the positive side so that I can improvise my teaching method. Though that I have been teaching for 15 years, I still believe that there are room for improvement. Okay, so if you think that I present or I speak too fast, let me know. I will slow down a bit, and that is the reason why tonight, okay, I presented about the information for the final assessment a bit slower, okay, so that you can really understand about it, and then I can help you whenever possible. All right, and regarding the being too silent, I'm not sure about it. Okay, but maybe you can let me know what do you mean by being too silent, and then I can try to explain or to resolve the problem. Okay, class? Class?
Yes, sir.
Don't worry.
Yes, sir, can.
I am not angry at you. Don't worry, okay? Because I think that the comments like not something very bad. It is a constructive feedback from all of you. I really appreciate it, okay? And to be frank, I feel like lethargic, too tired this semester. I don't know why. I'm losing like my tempo. I'm losing my energy because online classes. I cannot have it like this all the time. Why your voice is getting deeper and deeper? No, everything is fine over here. I'm using the microphone as well. I'm not crying. Don't worry. I don't cry. Okay. Um, is that maybe because of it's raining outside here? So maybe the internet connection is not really good, but I hope it's not the reason why um, my voice is getting deeper and deeper. I'm not crying. All right. So I really appreciate it. Yes, become more manly. Oh, okay. I don't know why. All right, maybe because tomorrow is going to be 2021. No, Fazulism, I don't cry. Not simply cry, okay? If I cry, I'm going to cry under the shower so that people won't know that I'm crying, or maybe I can go out, I can cry under the rain so that people will know that I'm crying. All right? Okay, so if there is nothing else from all of you, just get prepared. Okay, I will post the name. You just edit it in the WhatsApp group, and then the university that you have chosen. Okay, so you and your partner can discuss about it. Okay, you still have the weekend as such, and I hope that you have a proper planning of what you are going to present for your final assessment. Okay, so before we end the session, as usual, I would like you to type your full name and your ID number as a proof of attendance tonight. Okay, so once you have put your name and your ID number, okay, you are free to leave the session. So thank you very much for joining me tonight. Okay, I really appreciate it. It is the eve of New Year. We are still in the COVID situation. Please stay safe. Okay, I'll see you next year. All right, and then enjoy your holiday. Okay, class. So thank you very much. And if you have written your name and your ID number, you are free to leave the session. Thank you again. All right.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Doctor.
sir.
You're welcome, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Happy New Year.
Recorded video.
No. It is going to be a live session.
Okay.
It's going to be
Okay, sir.
similar like the class, all right? And then I will pick who will be presenting first, secondly, and thirdly, and such. All right. Okay. So thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Enjoy your holiday. You're welcome.
Yes, sir. Enjoy your holiday.
Yeah, you too.
Yes, sir.